Welcome back, people. So somebody asked me about businesses that could be started for under 20K in Ghana, both for diasporans and for Ghanaians. What I'll do is I'll observe what I see coming up a lot across the city in Accra and the potential of it. So one of the businesses that I see coming up a lot now is laundry businesses. Now, even where I live, there's probably about 4 or 5 within a 1 square mile radius. There's some at the university. There's always tend to be one now at petrol stations. You have local Ghanaian business women and men starting up their own laundry services. And I think it's something that must be hugely profitable. The overheads may be quite simple to understand. In terms of capex costs, you're obviously going to need your light industrial washing machines, dryers. The washing machines can be up to about $2,000 each. Dryers up to about $1,600 each. You'll need 2 of each. Shelves, fixtures, fittings, maybe about another 1,500 for that. Industrial steam press could be about 1,200, and other things like signage, websites, those kind of things. So it's something that you could set up definitely for under $20,000, maybe even like $12,000 to $17,000 depending on size and scale. But I'm seeing them pop up everywhere. Obviously you need to account for rent for the first year and all of those kind of things. So what I'll do is I'll jump into 1 or 2 of them and just try and understand a little bit about their business model in terms of what they charge and how that relates to potential earnings and return on investment. So that's one. Another one that I see a lot of is cold stores. Now, cold stores are the ones who are storing part of the cold chain. People are starting with a couple of freezers, buying chicken, storing other people's meats, and they are coming up everywhere because we are such high consumers of meat anyway, and tend to be a little bit cheaper than retail. And they are effectively bringing the butcher a lot closer to the consumer. So cold stores is another one that I see a lot of. Another one that I seem to see a lot of is emerging now, and I spoke about in another video, is bubble tea shops. So really all I'm seeing in those ones is like blenders, obviously freezers, and then you buy your ongoing stock, your bubble pearls, your milk, your different flavorings, etc. That seems to be quite low startup costs as well. Definitely under 20K from a capex perspective, but you'd also have to take into account your rent as well. They seem to do really well. Another one that I'm seeing more of now is something that I thought about in an old video, which is these pizza shops. Wood oven style inspired pizza shops, or just general pizza shops. There's not so many of them, but there's like one in particular that I think is pretty good. I think it's called the Big Slice, and it's like a massive pizza. And they charge like 270 cedis for the massive pizza. So that's like $25, £20. It's a really big one. I don't even know how big, but it's really big. And they are very popular, and they also sell by the slice for like 40, 50 cedis. I've looked into wood ovens before, and they don't seem too expensive. They look like, or like wood oven style. They can be about, depending on the size, you can get even small ones for like a few $100s. but the bigger ones can kind of get nearer the $1,000, $1,500 mark. And then obviously you need your daily consumables for making pizza, your cheese, your toppings, etc. Staff costs, overhead, rent, blah blah blah. That's another one. Another one that I'm seeing a lot of at the moment is cleaning businesses, and it's one of those boring businesses that I think will definitely do well. You can use social media to acquire customers really quickly. So typically you're going to need things like an extractor cleaner or a steam cleaner. They can be about £500, so about maybe $700 for a really good quality one. A wet and dry vacuum, the kind of drill based cleaning tools, all of those kind of things. I think you could definitely set that up probably for way under $5,000 even, to be honest. So that's something you could set up very quickly, and I see a lot of people doing cleaning businesses. We got quoted to clean our sofa for I think it was 900 cities. So 900 cities is almost £60 just to clean a sofa. So if you can do 10 cleans a month, you made £600 back off your original investment. So yeah, definitely cleaning businesses would do well. It's just about staff and maintenance of equipment and those kind of things, but there's a lot of demand. There is high competition in that space, but I would say cleaning business as well. So with the cleaning side of things, they tend to quote you by job. So we had like a 3-seater pull-out sofa bed, which they quoted us 900 cities on. And I went to 2 different companies. They said the same 900 cities. I asked them what was their last. They said 850. For me, it was quite pricey, given what you would have to potentially pay to do it yourself. But the business is there. And if you are able to secure a relationship with a developer, and you do those pre-cleans before somebody moves in, or maintenance cleans over time, it could be a really sustainable business model. So cleaning service, definitely something to look into, probably for the lowest upfront cost. You don't actually need a physical space. You would need transportation or some sort of van. So that's where that budget would go to. But yeah, it's something that even I've thought about as a kind of boring business to get into.